What's up, guys? We're back, and ladies and gals and dudes and dudettes and other, all are welcome. We're back with another episode of Mid-10 Listens Live. This is episode 82 of Mid-10 Listens, and we're still having a blast. We've got 5 bands lined up as usual tonight, and we have a panel of 6 tonight. So we're really looking forward to this one. Hang tight as we get into episode 82 of Mid-10 Listens Live. Party on, TC.
Yeah, we started that.
We are not right in the head here, folks. And if you've been watching, you know that. And that's, I think, one of the things that we get together and we tell the truth every week about 5 songs that we pretty much get by random. We haven't heard these tunes. And we're very grateful for those who submit them, wanting to hear honest opinions about their music and for us to help get the word out about to you.
Don't trust a single thing this guy says.
Don't believe him.
He doesn't have glass whiskey in his hand. I'll tell you something. But this is a salute to the bands we had last week and the week before, because there was some really good stuff that came on there. And I've had contact with a couple of the people there, and I just want to say, yep. Indeed. Salute.
Absolutely. 30 bands we have reviewed in a month and a half, and every one of them has been outstanding in their own ways. And that is just fantastic to come across so many great people, so many great musicians, and really having a blast with this thing. So let's introduce everybody real quick and get onto the tunes, because I know that's what you want to hear. And I'm just going to go across my screen. And I've got Sonia over here. Sonia is joining us from the land down under. She's a music lover. I think she's probably the founding member of Groupies Anonymous in Australia. Says that she grew up, if you want to talk about independent music and alternative music, she'll tell you about hanging out in the bars and clubs as AC/DC were just starting to hit the small stages around their area. Welcome, Sonia. We're glad you're here.
Thanks for having me.
I was looking forward to it. Joining us again as with what have you been here for every week, Joan?
Yeah, I think I missed one.
Oh, you did. Missed one. June Gall is back with us, and she's always a blast. Thanks for being here. Over on like the other side of the earth in the little island there, TC Dean all the way over there from Japan. How are you, sir?
It is a little past lunchtime here, or just coming up on lunchtime, actually, and it's a beautiful blue sky out today, and looking forward to this.
If you hadn't had to play guitar, for an hour and a half while I was trying to get our information lined up, it wouldn't be, past lunchtime.
I left it
Brian has joined us again, Brian Dodson. Welcome back, sir. It's a pleasure as always.
Thanks, man. It's great to be here.
And
TC had to do the intro and stuff, so we had to get warmed up.
Yeah. Good job on the intro. Love the guitar staff. And Aaron Young will be with us shortly. Aaron has Hangout Records on Google+. So I thank Hangout Records for helping to sponsor the show and get the word out about it. And appreciate them a lot. He'll be back in just a moment. So how do we do things? Pretty simply. We have a playlist lined up over here at SoundCloud where our panelists are going to stream the songs from. If we've got something to say about the song as it plays, we're just going to jump right in over it. Just as you would hanging out, listening to the music at home. It's almost like a big listening party with all your friends, and we have a blast doing it. We're sharing those songs over to an event page on Google+, and folks can follow along there and leave their comments on the event page if they like. First up tonight are Boy+Kite with their song Either Way, and if you're following in the G+ page that just hit it, right there you have the link on SoundCloud as we do. And I'm going to assume here, if our panelists will give me some nods, that they've got it ready to go, and we'll start off the night with Either Way by Boy+Kite. I'm digging this. It really reminds me of some of the British post-punk I listened to back in the 80s.
That's exactly what I was thinking, the British post-punk invasion stuff.
The production on this is really good. I'm listening to details, and there's just like this guitar way off in the back on the left channel, and then vocal layering going on. It's really cool. I like the way they did this.
The Call, that's who's coming to mind.
Or The Cure. I hear a lot of Cure in there.
I'll give you that.
I would definitely lean towards The Cure on there. A mixture of between The Call and The Cure. Both of them are even the softer side of Depeche Mode, one of their darker tracks.
Oh, I love the real feedback. Beautiful, Ray. That's rock and roll.
This was really well done. I mean, it's a little hot in the mix. There's a little bit of distortion that I can hear in it, but the mixture of everything is really good. I like what they did. I'm clicking the follow button on this. I'm definitely following this group.
I'd probably like to hear more of their stuff before I went that far as to follow.
You think?
Yeah. Took me back to the 80s, that's for sure. But yeah, I'd like to hear more of their stuff before I really get following them.
I agree with TC. I think it was hot in the mix, but I like the layering that they had, and I like the way the mix was built, where the guitars were placed. I thought it was really great. I'm gonna go with Sonia on the part. I'm not ready to follow them yet, but I do like what they're doing. The sound's good. Took me back to the '80s. I'm gonna have to stash it on the iPad.
I got it. I had a slight interruption, so I'm back and coming in the middle of. I missed a couple things, but
This morning, it has seemed like you've been a boy interrupted.
It happens. That's life. Guy wrote a song about it once.
Now, see, we're really going deep.
Yeah, wow.
I like the as soon as that thing, as soon as this one kicked in, the finger noise on the strings of the guitar caught my attention. I said to myself, "Yay, I like that." And then they followed that in with this really trashy snare clap that sounded like an old, here, let me date myself, TC, an old Tenn Sonic snare, you know. So they got props immediately on that. And then this, I can't find a better description.
Reminiscent of the old opcode synthesizers.
Yeah, I can't find a better description for the guitar that was so cool over here on the left than Sonic Youth, but there's something else there. Sonic Youth got it from someone else. It's just great sounds, all mashed together with this compressed, overdriven tape sound to it. I really like.
That's another that what you just said.
I gotta like the whole thing. It's not for me. It's not a red light jammer. Could definitely be playing it though on a cruise.
The choices, the analog delay, the delays that they were using, you could hear that they were not bright and harsh like most of the digital delay systems. These had a nice warm overtone quality to them, and I smell analog all over it.
Yeah, it does have a great analog sound to it. So yeah, I was
say where it was recorded, does it, Bret?
You guys know I've been trying to gather all this together at the last minute today, and I wish you hadn't asked me that, because now I have to tell the truth.
Sorry.
I don't know. Here's what I've got. This is what I copied over for our information page. Since the release of Go Fly, the band has been flying, opening up for acts such as Ume, maybe, I don't know, and Horse. I think I've seen them. Quiet Company, the Toadies. They played South by Southwest 2012. Center Universe Festival in Toronto in Canada, and they hit top 10 charts on KUT 90.5 in Austin, Texas recently. And so we've got something off the new one there, which is called Go Fly. And I think it's pretty cool. I'll be checking out the other songs. Definitely as a tablet track for me.
Yep.
You know, I can cruise it. And that's why a tablet track fits in so well for me, because you guys know I'll plug that into actually use a wire. You know, anybody else uses a wire to plug something into their car stereo anymore? And use a wire and plug a tablet into it.
Use one of those cassette things, to make it run.
Hey, I still got one.
I liked it. There was something in there that reminded me of Doctor Who. Have you heard the intro to Doctor Who? There was something in there that reminded me of Doctor Who.
That's an interesting twist that she would go there. The original, I mean, what year, what version of Doctor Who are we talking about? I'm
going back to the original, though.
You're going to Tom. Yeah, you're going to Tom, right?
Yeah. The original. There's something in there. As it got towards the end, I was like, oh, that's it, Doctor Who. I don't know what it is, but there was just something in it.
I'm just so thankful that you didn't say Doctor
Who.
I can see the Doctor Who thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go back and listen to it again to figure out exactly what you were hearing. That, but yeah, I can see where you could have got that.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good one to me. I like that. I like the lyrics too.
The Tablet, Red Light Jammer, Date Night.
Hey.
I'm definitely. I would be riding down the road with my car's windows down. Yeah, I'd play that.
Mm-hmm. I'd have it both on my tablet and in the car. Because that way, with the tablet, I could take it anywhere with me.
And so that was Either Way by Boy+Kite. And wow, after an hour of messing around trying to get things started, we're moving right along tonight. Good. This episode of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by Hangout Records, showcasing the musicians of Google Plus in open mic style hangouts on air. And Suede Management, New York City, providing management and training services for musicians, artists, and all sorts of independent creators.
And we're back.
After another inspiring commercial break.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
They keep getting better. The behind the scenes business. You guys are missing out. So, no, you're not. Here, and we're moving on to song number 3 tonight, which was sent over from Effective Immediately, representing Hoochie Coochie Men with their song Big Blue Tree. Let's see, the quote I've got says, original blues and rock band Hoochie Coochie Men released their first single, Big Blue Tree, off a soon-to-be-released EP. Upcoming release was re-recorded with Grammy-nominated engineer Brendan Muldowney at the Carriage House. Oh, this should be good stuff. Looking forward to it, and we've all been bantering behind the scenes long enough now. I think we should all have this ready to go, and some of us may have already heard it, Aaron. Let's hit play.
Right off the bat, I love this track. This guy's got the Steve Winwood traffic sound. You know what I mean? It just sounds like
Definite traffic sound.
yes.
This is rock.
I mean, as the track progresses, you can totally hear the influence of Steve Winwood.
Well, let us hear it. That clean acoustic. That clean acoustic over here is nice.
This just makes me want to grab an instrument and start jamming along with it. I mean, I'm looking in the studio to try find something to play with it. It's just, this is good.
I'm jamming this at the red light with the cops pulled up next to me. Definitely.
You guys will agree. This is going to be better live.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
This is a crowd pleaser.
Oh, yeah. This is live, baby.
Let's check out some tubes on some guitars.
Love the horns. They sound great on this track. It's awesome.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge horn fan.
This is an awesome mix.
It really
Yeah,
is.
fusion, jazz, and blues all in one, man. This is cool.
get chills listening to this tune, man. I'm gonna check this band out for sure.
I would wind the windows down, turn it up loud, and cruise down the road. I loved it. I loved it.
Slide comes in at the end. Ooh, snazzy. Great track. You can't start off, man. That's definitely like
I got a minute of song left. Go ahead though, yeah. But I'm gonna be listening to the bass line there.
familiar with the song most far. I'm a man.
Yeah, I hear where you're going. I hear where you're going. Definitely. They made in the press release made some comparisons to Derek Trucks. Had a couple folks like that, and I can see that too. Very neat stuff.
That's definitely in there.
Live, that's going to be incredible.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want-
interested to hear other tunes by this band.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a phenomenal live song.
And yeah, and you said it was mixed by a Grammy Award-winning producer. What was his name? Or mixer?
It's off my screen now.
Well, it was. Yeah.
Brendan Muldowney at
Yeah.
the Carriage House.
Where's that at?
Yeah.
I don't know. Guys, I love that. Whatever your top rating is, I can't remember what it is, but that's what it would be for me. That's my type of music.
Jamming at the red light.
I just,
Blast it.
yeah. I gotta go, but I'll hopefully be back before you finish. But I just need to go for a little while. Okay.
Certainly.
It was great to
Thanks for
have you.
having me.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks so much. We hope to see you again.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Good to see you.
See you later, Sonia. Have a good night. Or morning. Sorry.
Afternoon. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Night. Morning.
I definitely
Hello.
agree with a little bit of the touch of the Derek Trucks band. I happen to know Derek. I met him when he was on his first tour, and he was playing in a bar in Richmond, Virginia. And he came to Japan one time, and I had the chance to take all my guitar students down to see him. And he did a personal during sound check, so there's no audience or anything there. It was just Derek and his band and the bar staff. And so all my guitar students, about 13 people, show up, and he signed everybody's guitar and gave them like a little private lesson. And it was and he played a few songs right there for them. It was really cool.
Down to earth kind of guy, man. For certain.
There it is right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
love
cool.
Derek. He is,
Real talk. Real
That's
talk.
and
man.
now he's with his
Wife.
new situation, Susan Tedeschi. They make an incredible combination.
They sure do. And I could hear that kind of, the whole overall thing going on there. And
They headline
particularly in the chord
festivals.
changes, the breakdowns. I love the way they took that bass line off into the nether in that last breakdown. Very nice. Very nice. I gotta jam that one at the red light too. I mean, just all the way through. Nothing. Just top notch all the way through. That's all I can say about it. And yeah, I definitely see that at the festivals, for sure. I bet they're filling up tents.
Oh, definitely, gotta be. I'm with all you guys. I'm jamming that at the red lights. I would not be embarrassed to have the windows down with that playing.
I'd like to see them actually on the blues tour with Derek.
Yeah,
when they're doing the blues festival, I'd like to see these guys show up at the blues festival.
If the rest of their music is like that and that quality, don't see why that's not possible.
I mean, it's definitely
good stuff.
And it's really great here, but just think of the live element. I mean, just so much better. It's going to be so over the top live.
And that cat's voice, it's got a real Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of quality to it. Yeah. And that's just that's gonna blow them up. People are gonna love it. They're gonna eat it up.
Definitely. I'd lean more towards Jimmy than Stevie, but yeah.
All right.
Vaughan Brothers.
Mix of the two. I mean, you're sitting right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Really enjoyed it. Definitely at the red light, I'll be blasting it out and I'll be boogieing away in my house while I'm doing the housework and what have you. I'll be having that going all over the place. Definitely like it.
Almost gone.
You got to go get a refill, brother. We got 2 tracks to go.
Starting to get a little red there. I noticed. I'm enjoying this. Anyway.
That's what's supposed to happen, right? Here he goes.
There he goes.
I'm taking the fifth. No, I'm drinking the fifth. I'm sorry.
Jennifer, thanks for sending over the Hoochie Coochie Man's track. Big Blue.
Indeed.
Guys, look it up on SoundCloud. Great stuff. Hoochie Coochie Man, you can't go wrong. Definitely expect to see those guys at the festivals very soon. So thanks. We appreciate it. This episode of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by Hangout Records, showcasing the musicians of Google Plus in open mic style hangouts on air. And Suede Management, New York City, providing management and training services for musicians, artists, and all sorts of independent creators. Thanks again to our sponsors, Hangout Records and Suede Management. We've got one more track up tonight. It's kind of exciting. Tom Strasser has sent in a second track for review, and we enjoyed reviewing Tom's music last week. We're going to check out what he's got for us this time. Peter Kelly at the Taya magazine says, this is fabulous stuff. If you ever get the chance to see Tom live, do so, because he will blow you away. I think we all agreed last week that a live performance from Tom just might be in order if we ever got the chance. And we're going to listen to One of These Days, and we're dropping the YouTube link on Google Plus in our event page right now. So if any of you guys are still over there messing around and interested in what's going on, there's the link. And so if our panel's got it ready there, I think we do. One of These Days by Tom Strasser. Let's hit play.
T-shirts inside out, no matching pair of socks, no underpants. My life
is it me, or is I hear David Byrne talking heads in there somewhere?
It's just one of them days, and
I'll give you some of that.
I'm passing through a phase.
T-shirts inside out and no underpants just gave me an image I don't think I wanted to see.
I painted a bad mental image. It really did. But I love the track so far. This is
I
really
think it's
cool.
supposed to paint a kind of image, wasn't it?
I'm talking to myself about last night. The things I did, the things I said. Sometimes it feels like I'm asking for someone to kick me in my head. Yeah. It's just one of the days.
It's a really difficult style.
And here I go again. I'm going through a phase. And I
That's
just
something I like about Tom. He takes on the hard stuff
it's just
and
one of those
it makes it work. It's a really good mix
Here I
so
go
far.
again.
And I like the complexity of the rhythm guitars and all the guitar layering.
And I just hope it will end.
Bit of a polyrhythmic structure.
My fridge is empty.
Guitar, the hum drum,
Coffee's out.
which is what that's called. What you hear in the
No
back.
bread
The
or
drum is
butter
called a hum
to be
drum.
found. Sometimes I
That's
wonder
Tom on the guitar, actually, instead of the hum drum.
my sweet love is all around. Yeah. It's just one of them days. And here I go again. I'm going through a phase. And I just hope it'll end. It's just one of those days. And here I go again. I'm passing through a phase. And I just hope it will end.
Well, wade right in there.
All right.
Go
Well,
ahead.
You brought it up.
lyrically, when he starts off a song with the, when you're talking about complex acoustic instruments and really tasteful musical arrangement, the polyrhythmic structure, the guitar stuff that's going on, because I play that style of stuff myself, the tapping and modal tunings and everything. I start off going, oh, cool, where's this going? And then he hits me with, I walk around all day wearing my T-shirts inside out and no underpants, and I'm just like, dun,
Sorry.
dun, dun, dun. No, that was it.
You're-
That was it. I mean, I went catatonic at that state. So lyrically, the lyrics do not fit the structure at all. Sorry.
Well, see, here's the weird part. I'm going to agree with TC on that, because once I heard that line, all I heard was Tom in the background. I tuned out the lyrics from that line on.
I was having a little problem trying to tune it out. I couldn't quite get it to.
Oh, dude, it was like instant. Just, we're done.
You're good. You're good. It was like bubblegum. To me, it was like when bubblegum stuck to the bottom of my shoe, and every time you take a step, it's sticking to the sidewalk.
I didn't hear a word beyond after I heard that, because the mental picture popped in, and I went, okay. Because it lost me in a heartbeat. The song is great. Structurally and musically, the song is great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did say it was just a phase and that maybe it'll come to an end.
I mean, I like the song. I would play the song again. I would stash this on the iPad.
And you got the Andy McKee thing going on. You got a little bit of, Antoine Dufour attempt. Not anywhere as complicated. But the lyrics were just, nope.
Nope. Yep. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stash it on an iPad. That's where I'm staying.
No, my dog's not getting this one.
See, I'd let my dog hear it just because it's musically good. Because my dog had tuned out the lyrics.
But my dog understands lyrics. That's the problem.
I liked the rhythm. I liked the tune. I liked everything. I will admit that bit about not wearing, dirty socks and wearing his shirt inside out and not wearing any underpants. I mean, it did leave me with a vision of a metronome with the going in time with the rhythm of the. If you
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say it kind of.
He's doing the actions. He got it.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you kids.
I think that's the best song discussion we've had tonight.
Yeah.
I
No kidding.
don't know how else to put it.
I want to wait in here and try to defend this one.
There's no defending that.
No. I'm sorry.
But I got to be honest. Let's see. I think I caught the line before the underpants line, and maybe the line after it. But I was listening to so many parts at once, trying to catch everything, that I was missing the vocals, and so I didn't even hear the underpants line sung until you guys mentioned it. And then I wound up, and I still can't think of the name of the artist. I wound up spending a lot of the song thinking about a particular artist that it was reminding me of, vocally and musically. And so I have no idea really what the lyric was, to be honest.
Guess you're gonna have to.
And that's so I'm gonna. I got to go back. I'm gonna have to go back and replay it and weigh in on this one later as far as the lyric goes, because I don't know anything about the story. But if I compare it to Tom's song that we had last week, I like the musical mix better. I like the vocal presentation better. I think I like the actual tune and melodies of the guitar better. But so yeah, I overall, without knowing anything about the lyric right now, that's better than the last week's, and I literally would. I'd jam that on the road, and I wouldn't turn it down at the red light. So I guess I have to say I'd jam it at the red light. And but that's tonight. I might change that tomorrow after I go back and listen to the lyric. Maybe I'll wind up agreeing with you guys, but I'm not gonna agree with you tonight based on the musicality. I see. That gets us to the end of the list. June, did you go on record?
I want to go on record. I got here the first 3 tunes, and out of the 5 that I've listened to tonight, Hoochie Coochie Men Band got mine. That's my favorite.
We all concur.
I think we agree.
I like the Hoochie Coochie Man. Yeah, they're pretty hot.
Yeah, the
Oh my
Hoochie
God,
Coochie Man were really good.
I thought
Dude,
I was
the thing is,
rock concert.
Doug should have been in here for that particular song because he would have been bouncing all over. The headphones would have probably come off of his head.
What's not great about something with the word coochie in it?
Coochie in it.
You knew he had to throw that out there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think. Fine. How
That's
about?
a wrap.
Final words then on Tom Strasser or any of the other bands we had tonight.
Tom Strasser, I got to say, played an excellent song. Lost me at lyric word 5, 6, whatever it was. But otherwise, as far as his playing ability, incredible. Loved it. Hoochie Coochie Man, awesome. It was a really great show.
I'm going to follow them. I'm going to find them and I'm going to follow them.
She's going to follow a band. He's getting back into it.
What was that about the groupie thing?
I rather enjoyed all 5 songs tonight. Maybe I was just in a good mood. I said that last week. I remember saying, maybe I'm just in a good mood tonight because I was having so much fun listening to so much great music. So I don't know. Perhaps that's the case. And if that's the case, well, you know, that's bound to end sometime real soon. So I could be a real bear next week. Who knows? Aaron, you've got anything to wrap up with?
I got a mouthful of cookies. Had a good time. This was a really good session.
It's always fun. And Doug, thanks for popping in and joining us. And Sonia, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. We love your ear. Good stuff. Come back anytime you can. Brian Dotson on the panel tonight. Aaron Young, PC Dean, June Gall. Everybody give a wave and we'll sign this thing off. This is Mid-10 Listens, episode 82. Boy+Kite, Tom Strasser, and Hoochie Coochie Men. Good times always. We'll tune in again next week sometime around the same bat time. Be sure you check out the individual videos that are on the Middle Tennessee Music channel over at bitascape.com too. Good night.